Hey y'all, or is that too informal? YouTube, that'll work I guess. Anywho, my name's Hallie, or Hal, whatever suits your fancy. I'm a 20-year-old college freshman. I'm not done, I promise. I just repeated a year of elementary school on purpose. But anyway, I've decided to do a vlog once a week. A, because I get bored easily and have way too much time on my hands. And B, I have a few things I'd like to document, which, alas, leads us to another list. But anyway, A, I want to have a gauge on how much my hair is growing. B, I want to see my weight loss on camera, even if it's, just like my face. And C, I want to talk about my diet in a way other than simply writing it down. Generally, I have great ideas. I just lack the gumption or the get up and go, so to speak, required to fulfill most of my tasks. So hopefully by continuing to record something once a week, knowing that potentially, although not really likely, the entire world could, see me either succeed or fail at the tasks at hand. And with that being said, I'm kind of pumped to try and be like the best me that I can be. As my birthday present to myself says, just believe in yourself. Be you. I mean, that's probably the best advice that anybody can give you. I guess the first task at hand would probably be my hair growth. My junior year of high school, I cut my hair from probably here, maybe even down here, to a really short pixie cut, kind of like a Halle Berry type thing. And I had started trying to grow it back. I'd kept it cut in the pixie for a while, but I decided October of last year that I wanted to grow it out. So I let it grow from about October until about August of this year, and I'd gotten it down to about here. It was all probably about here altogether. And it was really hot one day, and I was like, I wish I could put my hair in a ponytail because it wasn't really long enough for that yet. And I went to the closest salon in my college town and I chopped it off. All of it. It's probably grown 1.5 inches since I cut it then, which it's actually where I colored it to my natural color, and then I've not put any heat on it other than maybe just my bangs, which those don't really matter because, well, they're short anyway, and if the hair breaks off I can just trim them. But I've not put any heat or anything on any of the other parts. I've just been wearing it natural because my hair is actually really curly by itself. So, I mean, it works out fine and you can't even tell that most of it's not the same length. But while I'm young, still, I'd kind of like to have hair because I guess hair, a lot of people hide behind their hair, and I mean, I learned to not do that when I cut it. I learned to embrace my face. Rhymes always get me, they crack me up. But I learned to embrace it, and I mean, my self-confidence jumped a lot when I cut my hair. So now that I've got this new sense of self-confidence instilled in me, I think I'd like to grow my hair back out because I'm actually really, really crafty when it comes to fixing hair. I mean, I can braid it and I can curl it, straighten, whatever. And I'd like to have some to do that with again. But other than that, in regards to my hair, I'd really like to be able to see how much exactly it's growing every month or so. And if I do a video once a week, I mean, I know that's not exactly, a good gauge because your hair only grows about 6 inches in a year, about 1/2 inch a month. And so in a week, it's going to grow like 1/16 of an inch. But it doesn't matter. Overall, I'm going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to see it. Everyone's going to be able to see it. And it's going to be awesome. And I'm just going to feel so enlightened when a year from now, 52 videos later, I'm going to look back on this first one and I'm going to be like, man, look how short my hair was. Look how far I've come with it. And so, I mean, I'm like locking myself. I'm not going to cut it because I want to have hair. Because once you've got that confidence, your hair just kind of adds to, like, your sexuality, I guess. I know it's around the holidays, so my next order of business being my diet probably isn't the best thing to start trying to get into now. Because, with Christmas coming up, you've got all the candy, all the sugar, all the carbs, everything. And it's really hard. I mean, I'm going to do it, but it's really hard to not indulge in those delicacies that, you only get once a year. which it's okay to, do it a little bit. Give yourself rewards. If you don't award yourself, then you're probably not going to stick to any kind of diet, which at this point I've lost, I would say 100 pounds from when I was my heaviest. So, I've come a long way, but I've got a long way to go. I'm not big by any means. I'm a healthy person, but there's just I'd like to tone some stuff up, and I know that, especially when it comes with abdominal muscles, that starts in the kitchen, and you can't, it's almost impossible, especially for somebody with my body build, to achieve, abs when, you eat crap. So, I'm hoping to kind of get a kickstart, I'm guessing, on my New Year's resolution. Because what's the point in waiting and putting it off? Because if you keep putting it off for weeks before New Year's, then who's to say you're going to stick with it after New Year's is over? But for now, that's pretty much all I've got to say. So, thanks to anyone who watches this, and I hope that you'll watch the next one.